It's Monday morning, the end of a Sunday night. It was busy before midnight, quite busy, and there were some patches of being busy after midnight as well. I managed to get some sleep, and I also watched quite a few videos. Maybe not as many as I would have liked because I fell asleep. I didn't get much sleep yesterday. So I've been busy, I've done well. I've got 330 on. I would have had another $25, but the call was canceled. It's right in front of the house too. Canceled the call on me. Right now I'm heading all the way to the bank. Yeah. Going to the bank. Gonna deposit my money. I'll be back tomorrow. It's the morning. It's Tuesday morning. The sun is bright. I'm in the shade right now, but as soon as I turn the corner, it'll be staring me in the face. It was a slow night. There were a few times early on in the evening where I did get 2 or 3 in a row. There was also one time where I had 2 hours between calls. I grossed just under 200. Only used $15 worth of fuel, and I was able to put some money in the bank, a little bit. One thing I noticed is that I don't see a lot of rabbits anymore like I did last year, or the year before for that matter. Around this time of year, I'd always see rabbits coming up this street here on my walk home from work. Now, is it that there are more people walking dogs in the morning hours to make it that the rabbits don't hang out so much outside anymore in the morning? Or what? I don't know. If you're familiar with my other channels, or even once or twice on this one, you may have noticed I like rabbits a lot. And I kind of miss them when I don't see them on the way home from work. They're kind of a consolation for not having had a great night, which is the case right now. I did get a late start by about an hour because the day shift driver, who's a rookie, she's only been at it for like couple months since I got back from London, and she miscalculated how much time it would take to take a customer to the ferries at the end of the shift. Oh, okay. But she also did say that she can't get to work until 7. So if I happen to have something late, don't worry about it. Okay, good. But I'm finishing now just around 6 because, or it's just after 6 right now. I want to go to the chiropractor and get my back stretched and get that done as early as possible so I can get back home and eat something and have a few drinks before going to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Be back tomorrow. The time is now 4:40 a.m. and we are at the airport for the first time this week. It is Wednesday morning, so this is we're getting towards the end of the Tuesday night. So 4:40 in the morning. Got 20 minutes to get back to town, and then I got an hour left to go. I've got 270 or so on, which is acceptable. A lot better than last night, where I had under 200 for the whole night. And the car wash out here near the airport is closed because it's a gas station basically with a car wash attached to it. But it's closed now because they're replacing the pumps. Or it was last week when I came here last time. I'm gonna go take a look and see if I can get into the car wash. If not, it's no big deal. Cloudy this morning, as you can see. The night was, yeah, uneventful. Uneventful mostly. Did a fair amount of sleeping in the morning hours. I tried to watch a fair amount of YouTube, but I kept falling asleep. Yeah, I'm still catching up from my trip at the end of March, beginning of April. I'm still catching up. Yep, always catching up. Oh, look out, here comes a roundabout. At least you can see where we are a little bit. A couple of months ago, this would have been completely black here. Well, I'll be back tomorrow for some more. The time is now 4:21. We are at the airport. You can just kind of make out the flowers past these pedestrians. Did I say the time is now 4:21? It is the Thursday morning, so it is getting to be the end of the Wednesday night. The night was relaxed. I had some good fares. The morning hours were spent mostly sleeping, getting on average one trip an hour. Then I had one trip that went from the Cherry Tree, which you don't know where that is, but that's okay. Went from the Cherry Tree to Langford for $35. And then I rejected a call out in Langford, and I went back to my spot where I like to sit, and I turned on my phone and started to watch something, and right away I get this call on Bay Street, and I had to motor it down to Bay Street to get this one, and she came out to the airport for $53. So I'm just shy of 300, I believe, right now. Just shy of 300, which is just fine for a Wednesday night. $100 lease. Maybe $15 for fuel. I'm kind of annoyed that the car wash is closed out here near the airport. That was always convenient. After you do your shift, you got a fare to the airport, and then you're coming back into town. You can wash the car on the way back into town instead of going into town to a car wash there to do it. Yeah, the night was good, and I did get to catch up on some sleep. And I was watching a documentary about advertising and subliminal messages, and I fell asleep several times watching that. Roundabout alert. Needless changes in direction. Anyways, the sky gets light so early now. I have an hour and a half left to go, and it's already blue. This is what they call the twilight zone, I think. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, get me out of here. People parking crooked. The departures area is not big enough for the amount of traffic. Look at this. Oh, it's a tour or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course, there's a tour bus right there. There's the flowers right here. All right. Airport, 5:14 in the morning. It's been a good night. I've had some good trips. And early on in the evening, I think for the first 3 or 4 hours, I was going non-stop. And then it slowly quieted down a little more. And after midnight, I got to go to sleep a few times. And that was nice. That was very nice to go to sleep a few times. And now, this may have been my last trip. I'm going back into town. It's going to be the end of my night, the end of my week. I'm tired. It's cloudy. It's not raining, which is nice. Yeah. I guess I've done okay this week. I'm supposed to be meeting an insurance adjuster this morning who's going to come right to my door and who's going to get me to sign a statement that I made over the phone a couple months ago regarding that stupid collision with a ridiculous bicycle that happened last August. I'm going to have to draw diagrams. I'm going to have to read through my declaration and sign it. Just because that asshole on a bicycle decided to have a collision with me when I was going around a corner. And the thing is, he was standing there with his feet on the floor, on the ground, and his hands on the handlebars. And I just had enough room to get past him, between him and a parked car, and get around the corner. And that's when he had to insinuate himself on my front bumper, just as I was turning. Bullshit. I hope he gets nothing. I may sound heartless, but if you cause an accident to be fraudulent, even if you are defrauding the government, because that's who the insurance company is anyway, the government. You deserve nothing. Now, I'm going speed limit, I'm being passed. I don't have a rush. I'm pretty much done. Yeah. Hope yours is better than mine. I'll be back next week.